Google Docs has a built-in spelling and grammar check. In order to use those, you'll go up to Tools on your toolbar. The very first option is to check your spelling and grammar. You can choose the spelling and grammar check, and then you can also turn on Showing Spelling Suggestions and Showing Grammar Suggestions. If these are checked, automatically Google will underline any grammar and spelling issues that they see. If I uncheck these, then no longer will I see those underlines on my document. I can always turn them back on by going back to Tools, Spelling and Grammar, and then checking them again. To do a full check for your document, we go to Tools, Spelling and Grammar, and then we check the very first option here that says Spelling and Grammar Check. In addition, we could use our toolbar, and next to the print icon, we can click the A with a check mark. This will also check our spelling and grammar. When we click it, you'll see that it's going to go through the document and make any suggestions that it thinks would help my spelling and grammar. You can choose to accept or ignore anything on the document. You also can click the three dots next to accept. If you made the same mistake over and over, you can choose to accept the change to that issue throughout the entire document. You can also choose to ignore that choice throughout the entire document. Maybe you have a different spelling for your name and it's correct, but Google Docs thinks it's wrong. You can click Ignore for every instance of that word. If it's a word that you use often that Google doesn't recognize, you can choose to add it to your dictionary. Maybe your name is something unfamiliar. You want to add it to your dictionary so that the spelling and grammar check won't consistently tell you that it's wrong. You simply add it to your dictionary. I can go through the different issues by clicking the carets in the upper right-hand corner and choose to ignore or accept each of the changes that it finds. When I click Ignore or Accept, it will go ahead and make the change for me. When I'm finished, it'll tell me my document looks good. I can then close my spelling and grammar check. You can also see how many words are in your document by going back to that Tools menu. When you click Tools, you can click on Word Count. When you click Word Count, you'll see how many pages you have, how many words, the characters excluding any spaces, and if you want, you can choose to display the word count while you're typing. If you check this box and click OK, you'll see in the bottom left corner it shows you the words that you have. As you type more, you'll see that that number will change. You can also see by clicking the arrow how many characters, pages, etc. that you have on your document. Going back to that Tools menu, you're able to see any suggested edits. If I click on Review Suggested Edits, it'll tell me anything that it thinks I should change. Back in that toolbar, you can also compare documents. If I click on Compare Documents, I can compare this document to any other document on my Google Drive. So if I select Google Drive, it'll pull up anything that I have in here, and I can open them up and compare the documents together. When I select the document that I want to compare it to, I then click Open. When I'm ready, I can click Compare. When the comparison is ready, I can go ahead and click on Open. Here it will show me the comparison of the two documents in a brand new document. As you scroll through, you'll see any differences in the two documents and any similarities. This will help you if you want to look at revisions of an essay and you want to see how it's changed from the very first draft of your essay to your final draft.